Yo, B, where you at? You in your studio doing makeup?
I'm going to
Do
be doing a nice laid look like it's gonna be beat. Okay, we're going out, Bean's going out, and she wants to be slayed. So you guys are going to get ready with me for my everyday glam look. Glow. Look at my skin. Look at my glow. Ben wanted to be a female rapper. And I like to just press my primer in, especially in my T-zone where I might get oily, and I definitely do my pores right here. Never do your makeup without a face primer. What I love to use for my foundation, if you've been watching my videos, is the Fenty Beauty. I must tell you guys, this is the best foundation ever. And you know, I like to put it on with like a stippling brush, but it's mattifying. It stays on all day. I have tried so many. All you need is one pump. Look at that coverage. All you need is one pump. But look at this Fenty, honey. Fenty, do you love me? Are you writing? Do you see that coverage, honey? Fenty. So I like to outline, and I outline the top and the bottom, and then I'll fill in. I always flip my brush in the front. You want to go ahead and fill in your brow how your hair grows. Make sure there's no blank spots, and that it's all filled in. Okay. So I'm taking the full coverage concealer, which is from MAC Cosmetics in NC45, and I'm going to go ahead and highlight my brows. I'm doing the light color because I want my brows snatched today. I know it look crazy, but it ain't going to stay crazy. So you can go ahead and take your big fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to blend everything into my nice foundation color just like that. Next, my favorite eyeshadow primer, which is the NYX Milk Pencil, honey, that I just had to sharpen to perfection. Alright, so I love priming with this. It's one of my favorites. And I'll take it and literally put it all over the lid. Now I'm going to take an eyeshadow brush and just blend it all over. I'm going to be using my Subculture new palette. Yes, let's get into it together. I'm feeling green. I don't know why, but I am. So I'm taking my medium-sized blending brush from Anastasia, and I'm just going to blend that dark emerald color in until it's all blended out right in the crease of my eye. I'm doing the darker colors first and then layering the light colors for transition. And you're going to see me going with a tighter brush for this lighter green. It's very hard to see this lighter green, but it's literally one shade lighter than the yellowish color. And this is going to be my transition color. And I'm going to stay right there. That yellow color. I'm going to go ahead and take a different square brush. You always want to be very precise when you're doing a cut crease. Very. I'm going to keep going. And then you'll see me. I'll come connected from the bottom. So I'm taking a very, very small brush. I'm going to go back with my dark green color. And right above that concealer line that I made, and I'm blending it to subdue that line, you see? So very, very small brush. So I'm blending away from the eye with the same green color, and we're just smudging it into the transition colors. Now I'm taking that light green, and I'm gonna blend away from the eye. With my blending brush, we're blending away from the eye. So I'm gonna go ahead back with that yellow, and I'm gonna put it right here. Again, when you're blending, things get mixed away. You always wanna make sure you put your transition color back. Champagne color from my Morphe Red palette. I'm gonna use my flat brush because I love it to do this and I want to stick with it. So you're gonna see me go ahead and put a green right here. And I'm using something that has a very flat top brush because I need this to hit like that. So I like to apply it with this brush and I'll blend it out a little bit later. But I need something flat so we can distribute that product evenly, like that. Are you going where I'm going? If not, you should. So now you'll see me just take my regular fluffy eyeshadow brush for the lid and I'm gonna blend it out. Now mind you, everything that I'm using is from the Soul Culture palette, if you didn't know, except for my highbrow color, my brow bone color, because I always use a champagne. So I'm going to be using this beige bright pinky color to go ahead and highlight in the inner corner of my eye. I definitely want to give this nice brightened mermaidish green look, so I'm gonna pop it in the front with the pinkish beige from the Subculture. That's giving me all the vibes, all the glam vibes. I'm still using my flat brush and I did wet it a little bit so my eyeshadow will be more pigmented. My favorite concealer is the Too Faced Born This Way, and I use the color Maple. This is full coverage. It's so easy to get right in the eye and make that V with this. It's like the perfect concealer for anybody. For everybody, actually. Like, look how easy that is. Like, look at that. I can just literally, and it blends so well. It's so natural. So, I don't do this a lot, but I'm really going out. And I want my makeup slayed. The only thing I blend my concealer out with is a wet beauty blender. That's look at that. Look at this concealer. Look how full coverage it is. Look how it blends with my skin. Look at that. Who doesn't want that? Now, I'm going to take my full coverage Meron contour stick in the number 10 from Camera Ready Cosmetics. And I'm going to sun all these niggas. That's what I'm going to do. Sun them all. Rainy, you know, I got a little fat on me, so I gotta do the chin. Dragging it on the bottom. A little green. Little green. Just like that, you see that? And I'm gonna take a little bit of my purple just to make it darker. Do you feel me? I mean, where's my pencil? I love using my It Cosmetics eye pencil. It's a black alcohol. And y'all know I normally bake, but I'm trying this new thing. While that is drying, honey. And again, y'all know I use my 3D Miss Lady lashes. So my lashes are glued. I'm going to go ahead and start to get my contour going. And the contour palette that I'm using is the Anastasia Blush Kit. And I use 2 of those colors. Like that. Everything that you put on your face, as far as liquid and cream, it all needs to be set with a powder. You got to. Ain't no other way to do this thing. Well, let's go ahead and dry it. I'm gonna go ahead and start my lips. I'm using the Urban Decay Vice Liquid Lipstick in ZZ. Go ahead and put some more mascara on. Go ahead and with my liquid liner. Let the makeup stay, honey. Let it stay to the quartz. I'm gonna go ahead and dust my powder. And the highlighter that I'm using today is by Denise Myricks. It's her loose powder highlighter. And I love putting my highlighter on with the fan brush. It breaks that product down, honey. It does. And the lip liner that I'm using is called Cabernet. It's from the brand my wig that I made. And I did these myself. I hot glued all the tracks on. I sewed the band on. So this is all from me. I actually bought this here and this wig from Jenny's Beauty Supply. And I just hot glued everything together. Literally. So I did. It does take a real talent though because it's not easy. Gotta make sure it's glued on. Alrighty. How's it, baby? Yeah, she's been in the den for a little bit. I did deep condition her or whatever. I'm gonna and then I'm gonna take a little mousse. Honey, cause she gonna stay flat for the kid today. She sure is. She better stop playing. Who she kidding? Mama needs her flat. I'm gonna have to put some up here, right there. Okay. Then we're gonna start that little curve. I don't do a lot of baby hair, but I do a little bit. Okay. Now, that's how I just do my little like baby hair. You'll see it later on. I just do that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, y'all. I'm gonna be back in a few minutes or two. Let me get myself going. I'm actually ready for this day. Thank you for watching my cut crease video. I appreciate everybody, and I want you to know, slay and never play.
Doing makeup, doing makeup, doing makeup.